Tattoos.
Murphy hooking it back. Quite enough.
Coming very vocal, this Box Hill crowd in attendance.
31 points, the margin.
We're fortunate to have them directly in front of us here.
Good to hear a bit of passion, though.
Oh, actually, I've picked up a couple of new expletives too.
That is saying something.
Well, I'd love to have stats, Paul. I know you don't keep them, but the number of times Box Hill players have kicked straight to Werribee. Opposition players, there's another one. Cullen bangs it back. Heaney is pushed in the back. Gets the free kick. Will he switch it? He will. He's looking for Dalrymple. Wilkins in the way.
Well done, Simon.
Clever play, Dalrymple. Barron too. Under a bit of pressure. Hooks it back in. Irwin, good hands. Brushes aside Normington in front of the members. They're short up there, but Evans just nudges right aside, gets the mark. Handball under pressure. Butterford done nothing all day. Nor has Brosnahan. Badrock. Oh, gee, didn't want that too much. They need to be more desperate there, don't they, Sam?
Exactly, Roscoe, and they appear to be very, very tight, a couple of these Box Hill players.
31-point lead for the Tigers. Lyle.
Well done, big man.
Irwin. Brosnahan coming out. Take it away from the very determined-looking Bees at the moment. Murphy, all day, did well. Well, no, not really. I thought he managed to keep it in, but umpire Summers right on the spot to blow it for a throw-in.
He's a boundary umpire coach for the amateurs, Jonathan Summers. Gets around a bit.
He actually told me that he was very impressed with Coburg's last quarter last week. They kicked 13 goals. We'll be seeing them next week against Dandenong. As Werribee leans to Buck. Now right. Good smother off the boot from Heaney. Swan. Banfield. Hogan. Down the middle he goes. Butterford. Dalrymple getting a shepherd from Penny. Here's the mark for Mark Irwin. He's going to go long. Brosnahan spoilt by Fitzpatrick. Cullen left it behind for Brosnahan, who's hooked it too much. Fitzpatrick back there anyway. Consummate defender, Linton Fitzpatrick. Murphy had 2 to go for. McMaster. On to Ryan, whose handball went there for Vaughan McCarthy, who he dragged earlier in the day, so good bit of coaching.
He was the architect that's going on screen, I believe, Anthony Eames, in the third quarter. They got Werribee really moving. There's a fine mark by Matt Penny. On to Swan, who's been a fine player. And, well, that was the pattern of play virtually throughout the course of the day. Just across half-back, continually falling down. On that occasion, Dion Sheehan held them up, and their drum farming it on to, I think that was, yes, Normington. And Eames, well, he just had a brilliant third quarter. Removed the shackles of the first half tag. And Big Wilkins kicked a couple of telling goals at centre-half and was a focal point. And they really looked the goods. But Box Hill weren't to be denied. They've kept chipping away. They've got a 4-goal deficit. It's not an insurmountable lead. I think they can fight their way back. Good hands on display there by Dalrymple, farming it on to Watson. It was a nice goal out wide. Again, good hands. And Werribee do link up extremely well. Normington, and this is a wonderful goal by Cullen. You watch from 50, 55 metres out on that trusted left foot. And they look really good, Phil, didn't they?
Yes, they did, Sam. Eames, as you mentioned, and a good show of speed there to put that goal through. And, of course, we know that Shane Malloy's tried to tag him with Sarava. This Dalrymple, we've already seen that bit and repeated during the quarter. And that was a great goal. Very clever player. As the
2's all in the first quarter. The other multiples were Cullen and Alderdice and Drum with 2 apiece. Shane Malloy a disappointed man. They've lost top spot now, Box Hill. They're multiple goal kickers. O'Neill, Badrock, Badrock, Brosnahan kicked 2 apiece. O'Neill got 1. Watson got 2 goals. And in the end, disappointing performance from the Mustangs. Ross Booth with the man of the match.
Yes, our man of the match, Cameron Wright, the wingman from Werribee, and Superintendent Bruce Logie from Laverton with the VicSafe tankard.
Thank you. Cameron, congratulations on a great match. It's my pleasure on behalf of VicSafe to present this tankard to you. You've been nominated as Player of the Week by the Channel 2 commentators. Congratulations. Thank you very much. Keep up the good work.
Thanks, Bruce. All right, Cameron, there's the keys to the Master. It wasn't an easy choice. You better take that before you lose it.
I'd like to thank VicSafe and Mazda. The boys during the week has had 2 goals, win the first quarter and win today, and we've done just that, boys. Well done. It's good.
Very happy. I thought you were one of the instrumental forces, particularly in that first half. You had a great first half and a first quarter.
Yeah, I was just happy the boys were in front at half-time. It was pretty close up to half-time. We kept in front, and it was a good finish off for the boys.
Was your confidence, I mean, the club down during the week after those 2 losses out of 3?
No, Leon spoke to us midweek. We sat down and watched the video, and we just set out a few things, and very positive all week, so we came out and showed it today, so it's good.
What had been going wrong?
I think it was just a lot of talk, and boys sort of got into a bit of a rut, and we got out of it now, so it's good.
OK, so Cameron Wright instrumental in getting a win for Werribee today. So Werribee now 2 out of 4.
Team who gets the player of the day, and it was Fraser Murphy for this piece of magic. Few do it better from that move.
All starry-eyed.
Yeah.
Keep talking, Peter.
I nearly nodded off myself. But here's the highlights of that last quarter, dominated by Werribee. Murphy onto McCarthy. And
that was one you wouldn't have expected Fraser to miss.
No.
Really disappointed, but he went on with the job, played a great game. And Eames here marks the kick in, and that's a great bit of work by a rover to take the kick in above the head under a bit of pressure and send it off. And back to Murphy, so he gets another, and that was critical. Troy Heaney, I think it was, and the coach reacted as you would expect and had him interchanged.
straight off. But Dean Lubson was, his form. Cullen, well, he's a wonderful player because he used the ball so well. He's kicking so penetrative. And here we see Murphy again.
Good
at the workplace, yes. And he's usually like for all the dice. And when you consider, Phil, the other couple of things we've neglected about Werribee, Greg Chapman, who's arguably the best centre-half back, still out of the side, and Darren Morgan, another running player, and perhaps Ironmonger, who knows?
Ironmonger, I think, perhaps could be another month away with his calf injury.
Penny, he was quite impressive, Swan.
Just on Ironmonger, everybody's saying he's going to come back and won't that be good, but David Alday, he just keeps giving week in, week out.
When you look at it, Box will suffer more from having Matt de Boer out of the team because they really need a tall. It's not like he would replace another tall. He would add some marking strength on the forward line and then release Brosnahan to play, at ground level. So they've got a couple of players there, Box, and they were disappointing today. I'm sure Shane Malloy would be having a good look at it. They fumbled bad. The worst part was they fumbled badly late in the game and had opportunities which they just gave up.
Well, the coach, Leon Harris, has let his team out of the huddle. As we see Fraser Murphy getting it across to player, unfortunately, didn't see the game out, Vaughan McCarthy. But Fraser Murphy, here he is battling on. He ends up kissing the goalpost here while one of his teammates gets a goal. Number 30 there, acquainting himself with the woodwork as Cullen got the goal. Now Ross Booth acquainting himself with Fraser Murphy.
So Fraser, you've just the viewers have just seen when you ran at the goal post.
Pallenstein has found Mullane was in an extremely intoxicated state when he drove his car into the back of a truck on October the 7th last year. A coroner's inquiry has confirmed Mullane contributed to his own death. The champions' friends say they were surprised that Mullane had tried to drive instead of catching a cab. Animal Liberation's
to a flying start and had 4 goals on